Good morning. I want to thank you all for being here. This is our second InspireHigher panel presentation, and we're really excited to feature some really exciting and successful Latinos. We want to thank the community college extension for allowing us to use the space.
No one in my family was an engineer. I didn't know what it was, and we never talked about that. But I had a physics teacher in high school who saw how strong I was in my math and science, and she said, you know, you have to go and be an engineer. Like, you would be so great. You have that mentality, that way of critical thinking. And that's when it clicked for me. My parents were always advocates for education as much as they didn't have one, but they knew, I think, that that was the way to have choices, the way to get out, the way to have possibilities. There was something about the challenge, but also knowing that somebody else was taking an interest, and that fueled me along the way very early on.
When I was around 12, my mom sat me down. She said, "Hey, I need to talk to you. You're the oldest of all your siblings, and you have to set an example." And she said, "You got to get to college." She always wanted to go to school. She wanted to go to college, but the circumstances in her life didn't allow for that. And she said, "We don't know how you're going to get there, or how we're going to pay for it or whatnot, but you have to figure it out. Can you do that?" I said, "Of course."
I remember being 6 years old and sitting at my great-grandmother's lap, and I realized at that point all the sacrifices she had made to get us where we needed to go. It took me a couple years to string it all together, you know, aunts and uncles, but I realized that all these people had made a lot of sacrifices. They packed their stuff together, they pulled up their roots, they grabbed their loved ones, came to another country who spoke a language that they didn't understand, just to make opportunities for the next generation or people that they loved. And they weren't bragging about it, they weren't complaining about it, it just was. And when I was at that age, it struck me that I could make a difference. I didn't know what it was going to be, I didn't know how I was going to do it, but I knew that if these people, some educated, some not, could do it, then I knew I could do it. And that stuck with me through the rest of my academic career, through my career even today.
Thank yous for sharing everything that you shared this morning with our audience here. We will call you again at some point in the future to come back and share it again with another group possibly. Now what I'd like for people to do is have the freedom to come up and chat with them a little bit. Thank you all for coming. We want to thank the community college extension for allowing us to use the space. I want to thank my team, Adam, Sergio, for helping put this together.